Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I will be showing you my completed pages for the month of June in no particular order whatsoever. So we'll get started. So the first one I'm going to show you is from Mafia. This one was the squid page, and I can find it. There we go. This one was for the scavenger hunt on my group, so as you can see, obviously it'll not look neat in the middle because of the rings, but I really enjoy colouring this page actually. Jen wanted to know how I coloured the octopus so brightly red. With this page I used the Derwent ink tents for the octopus to begin with. So I went over with the octopus with the Derwents, and then I went over that with my Artex pencils. So in the darker areas is where I went with my a darker Artex red, and then I went over the top with a lighter red to give it a bit more depth. With the eye, I think I just use, because I did look at a reference photo on Google of this type of squid, because I think they can be a different colour as well, can't they? I know Jen coloured hers purple, but the eye itself, I used multiple colours to get the right colour effect for the eyeball. And then everything else, basically, I just coloured with pencil. And then with the cloud, I wanted it to look like water. You know, when it swishes and it causes that ripple effect in the water, like cloudy effect in water. I wanted to give it that effect. And if you look close enough, I'll try and bring it a bit closer. I used the Arteza metallic watercolour paint for the watery cloud. So you'll see that it's very, very glittery blue. And then I just went over the darker areas with the Artex pencils to give it more depth with the water. So yeah, a really, really fun page to colour. When I first saw it, I thought, I'm not going to like this very much. But all in all, I did. And I completed all, I think it was 4. Yeah, I completed all 4 scavenger hunt pages before I went on holiday on the 16th of June. This one I started on the 2nd of June and finished by the 3rd, so it just took me a day. But obviously, when I say a day, it's not a full day as such, because obviously I'm going to toilet, I'm drinking, I'm eating. But I just give myself that time frame that it took me from that time to that time. I don't put times, I just put dates. So yeah, there we have it. That was the first one of the month in June. So much fun. So I'll put that one away. The next one I'm going to show you is from Mafia. So this one is also a scavenger hunt page, which is this one. I absolutely adored colouring this one. I saw Jen's picture. You'll see Jen on YouTube, Instagram as Carter's Crafts, handmade crafts or something like that. Sorry, Jen. Jen did a beautiful piece for this one, and I just chucked everything at this one. I wanted it to look a lot more realistic, so I did look at Google Images to get a reference photo of how I wanted it to look. I wanted to give it a more realistic look, basically. But I didn't want to give it a background, because if I went black, it wouldn't have... How can I put it? It'd have probably, you know, clashed with the black on the tiger. And with this one, I started it on the 6th of June and finished it on the 7th. So it just took me another day. I'll bring you a little bit closer, because these are a bit... It's just the one book I've got to show you that's going to need me to take it a bit back up. So on this page I used Artex pencils, black Posca pen and white gel pen. That's all I used. and it was a lot of blending basically, and I used darker orange, medium orange, and then like a creamy colour to blend in with the lighter orange, and then I used ivory to give it this whiter look. I've left this actually white. This is actually just the colour of the paper. I've just used the cream to just give it that more textured look to be white. I used my black Posca pen for the black stripes and just white gel pen for the eyes, you know, for the glare basically. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. It was so much fun to colour. I didn't think I'd like it, to be fair, but and that one from ages ago. But yeah, and as I say, it was the second of the 4 scavenger hunts that I started. So much fun. So that's that one. Ooh. The next one I would like to show you is from Fragile World. And this one I absolutely... At first I wasn't too keen, but I just chucked myself into it. Is the Red Panda. This one I started on the 11th of June and finished by the 12th. This was the 3rd of the 4th scavenger hunt pages. I had to look at reference photos for the Red Panda, and I wanted to get it as realistic as I could. It was a bit of pain, but I managed it in the end. With this one, I used my Faber-Castell Polies on the panda itself. Then I used my Derwent Inktense for the background, for the sky. And wait a minute. I think I used the soft Mungio pastels as well on it. Yeah, I used soft Mungio pastels on top of the Derwent as well. I went darker here, made it lighter. And then I used my white acrylic paint. It's the first time I've used my white acrylic paint, to be fair, on the snow. And I used my white gel pen for the snow, some of the snowdrops here, and the eyes. And I also used a bit of Mungio pastel on the snow to give it the more darker look. When it, you know, when the snow settled, it's got like a darker area, isn't it? I know what I meant. But I tried to get it as realistic as possible. I didn't do too bad, I don't think. And yeah, that's that one basically. A 3rd out of the 4th scavenger hunt pages. So much fun to colour. I think these scavenger hunts are really, really good to do, to pass time on, and not only that, it helps you to complete your Kerby Rosane's books. When you think about it, you've got 4 to 5 scavenger hunts to colour each month. So by the time you've done at end of the year, there's 12 months in a year. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. That's like 60 pages near enough. So that's like a whole book, maybe 2 books, close to, every year. So you're guaranteed to finish a book at some point or another, or close to. And when you've done some of the scavenger hunts, you're going to have a few pages left over. Just finish them off at end of year, and then that's it. Another book complete. So they're really, really highly useful to be joining in with the scavenger hunts. I really, really do advise following along with it. You can join through Instagram and the Facebook group, Kerby Rosane's, well, Fantasy World of Kerby Rosane's group, which myself and Jen run, along with a mod. So definitely get yourselves over there. I will pop all links in description when I've finished the video. So that's that one. The next one I would like to show you is Myth or Mafia. So this one also was part of the scavenger hunt. I've seen a lot of people colouring this one, and I didn't want to copy some of the designs that everybody's been using. And everybody seems to tend to go for purples and blues and pinks, and I thought, right, I'm going to go different. I'm going to go orange for the clouds instead and make it a bit more mystified, mystical type page. I've noticed that with the white gel pen it's smudged on some places, but never mind. With this one, get the book. This one was the 4th scavenger hunt page that I completed before I went on holiday. I started this on the 3rd and finished it at 13th and finished it on the 14th as I went away on the 16th. So we're very close. I had a goal in mind that I needed to finish all the scavenger hunts before I went away, and I succeeded. With this one, I just used Faber-Castell Polychromos and white gel pen. So as you can see, everything is just... Oh, and I forgot to put black Posca pen because I use black Posca pen on background. And that's it basically. So Faber-Castell Polys, white gel pen for all these little stars. I were thinking about doing them gold with the Winsor & Newton ink, but then I thought gold might not go very well with the orange. You might not see it much. So I thought I'd go with the white, and then added the stars as well. So yeah, I decided to go with gold, silver, white instead of gold. I've really enjoyed it actually. When I first saw the page, when you first see the page, you think, oh, I'm not feeling this at all. And then when you start colouring it, it's a whole different ball game then, because you get really into it. I think I started with the actual mammoth. I call him mammoth because he's got tusk, he's got hair. So people say he's an elephant. I think he's a bit of a mammoth. I don't know. It says Baco anyway, so. But yeah, I started with the body, then the hair. And then I actually went and did the black Posca pen so that I knew where I needed to be with the clouds as well. So I did the black Posca pen, then I did the stems, the green leaves. Then I did the clouds, and then the moon last, and the little beetle, and then the white gel pen. But yeah, it was so much fun to colour, and as I said, definitely join in with them. They're really fun to do. So that's that one. The next one is this one by Coco Wire, Creepy Chibi. So with this one, as you're aware, I have a horror colouring group. I have to pull this up a little bit more. Sorry for the pain of moving you. I have a horror colouring group, and I have Reese as an admin on there, and I have the lovely Christoph that helps moderate it with us as well. And his choice for the month of June was colourful, because it was Pride Month, and he wanted to incorporate it into the group without it offending anybody. So we decided on doing like a colourful flower, just so that it didn't cause conflict in the group. It sounds daft, but some people just don't like the type of, that type of stuff. Me, it don't bother me at all. I'll join in, and I've got no issues whatsoever. But some people just don't like it. So I didn't want to make conflict on the group where I wanted it to be included, if you get what I mean. So anyway, it picked flowers and colourful. So I ended up picking this page, and I just coloured it all different colours. As you can see, it's got different rainbow colours here at the top, and then I just incorporated these colours into the page itself. And with this one, I just used my Ohuhu art markers. Really fun to use. And I also used the red Posca pen to give it like a bit of blood on here and blood splatter on a top with blood cuts coming down. Just to incorporate into group. I mean, it's creepy Chibi. So there's quite a few creepy ones in this. I could have used any, but I think this one went really well. It was smiling too. I started this on the 6th of June and finished it on the 6th of June. So it was just a quick colour, you know, pass time on basically. And they do bleed through. But luckily I had something underneath. But yeah, I found it fun to do actually. I've just realised it's bled through a little bit on this side, even though I didn't even go too close to edge. It's bled through here a bit. But never mind, it was just a bit of fun. And that's that one. The next one I did during the live stream. A quick colouring chat, you'll have remembered it, which was this one. I've come to have a look at it just now, and it's printed onto this side even though it had dried before I closed it, and then it's also gone through onto this page even though I had something on the back. So I'm guessing when I've done it, put it away, at some point it's still been a bit wet maybe, and it's transferred onto this lightly. So I know in future just to leave it out for a day. So, but yeah, with this one I just used the Ohuhu art markers. Nothing fancy. I think did I put white gel pen there to give it that sparkle? I don't know. But yeah, I did it on live stream on the 5th of June. So if you want to watch that back, you can go back and watch it. And I finished it on the 5th. I did it all on live stream. It was a quick one actually. Quite impressed that I managed to talk as well as finish the picture. Way to go me. So yeah, that's the last one for the month. I only managed 7 this last month, so hopefully I'll get a few more pages in for this month. Oh no, I got two. Hold on a minute, I've got two more to show you. Actually, I've not wrote it down. I don't think so. So this is the one I'm gonna have to. Oh, don't. It'll face on screen. So this book I got from when I was on holiday. They had a little shop on site, and I did take a couple of books with me, but I ended up calling out shop and seeing this, and you know when you do, you just go browsing. I saw this book and it was only $3.99, so I thought, bugger it, I'll grab it because I got my Ohuhu markers with me anyway, and I decided to start colouring in this one. So this is the first one that I did, which is like Leo the Lion. I call it Leo the Lion. You'll have seen me flipping this on my haul video, but that's what it should look like. And that's, maybe it's just a little bit, even though I did go with the colour chart, it does look a bit different. I think it's because, I don't know if it's just the wrong colours I've chose, but it just doesn't look as good as what that one does, unless it's just my eyes. But yeah, again, I just used the Ohuhu art markers. Oh, I did. I wrote it down here. I started them on the 17th of June and finished them both by 18th. So that was the first one. This is the second one. I was thinking about eventually just colouring this black with my Posca pen. But I'm just going to wait until... See, it's done it to this one as well. Hopefully it'll... I don't even know why it's gone yellow because it's not even yellow. Isn't that weird? But I'll just go over it anyway. I just know now to... It's not gone through on this side. I don't see anything on this side. It's just on this side. I did have the blue sheet underneath, so it must have been when I've packed it away to bring it home. At some point it's transferred. But it's not that dark and it's only yellow. So maybe when I go over it, it's not gonna... I've got another copy anyway, so... But yeah, those are the two images that I coloured while I was on holiday. Really fun to do. It's my first colour by number. If you know of any other places that do these type of books, please send a comment or a link or anything to purchase some more. I really enjoy them. So, but that's it. That's all my completed pages for the month of June. I will try my best to get some more done for this month of July. We have got four scavenger hunts. I've already got one completed, so it's just 3 for me for this month. But there will be 5 in the month of August. Following on at the end of this video will be the scavenger hunt finished pages from June from my colouring group on Facebook. If you would like your scavenger hunt pages to be included, pop over to my Facebook colouring group, which is the link in description, and post all your completed scavenger hunt pages in the corresponding album for each month. And at the end of the month, I will be including your image at the end of my video. So don't forget to include your pages. So thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed this, thumbs it up. Click that notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload any new content. If there's anything you want me to review or flip through, just drop me a comment and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Failing that, you can go across to my About tab and contact me directly through email, which is a lot quicker. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate your support. So thank you so much to everybody that does support me. And enjoy seeing everybody's pictures. And I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.